Amazon FBA expectations. When it comes to running a business, you have to set your expectations the right way, okay? It really doesn't matter if it's Amazon, drop shipping, a YouTube channel, content creation. It really doesn't matter what kind of company you are starting out. You need to set the right expectations, okay? You should know what's gonna happen instead of just, hoping for the best, have no expectations, okay? So we have to set our expectations. We have to set a couple of standards here, and as I just said here, time and money wise, okay? So the first one that we're gonna touch base on is in the money, okay? Which is, why we are 95% of the people why are here. When it comes to Amazon FBA, you will not make money the next month, okay? This is something that's not gonna work overnight. You are building an empire, and that takes time, okay? So what I mean by that is that you guys shouldn't be expecting like to make a quick buck, to make $500 in your first month, just because there's a lot of things that need to happen before we get there, okay? So, and that's exactly why some people get frustrated on Amazon FBA, is because they don't have the right expectations. They buy all these courses that are, that are like, oh, I'm gonna make you a millionaire within a year, within 6 months. And sometimes that's just not possible, okay? That's just not reliable. There's no way that's possible, okay? So, and some people have like false hopes, that's how I like to call it. And they think they're gonna, be able to quit their job, travel, and have all these amazing experience, which yes, you can do with Amazon FBA. You just have to know exactly what should happen, okay? And that's the thing, a lot of people just, go and start Amazon FBA without any expectations, and that's a mistake, okay? Because you have to know what you're getting yourself into. That's exactly why I'm saying that you're most likely, the month after you launch, you're not gonna make money, okay? You're probably gonna lose money, if not break even. And if you make a profit, yes, you still can. I've done it, but it's just not gonna be enough for you to quit your job and do whatever you want to do, okay? So I want you guys to check this. I want you guys to see this video with me real quick. I don't know if you guys have heard this before, but story of Amazon, that they were losing just so much money every year, like so much money. And it's really funny because the reports at Amazon, like maybe this is like 10-15 years ago, people were used to just see losses, okay? They were not even expecting for profits. They knew they were gonna lose money. So that was pretty interesting. So instead of reading all this, which I know is pretty boring, we're gonna watch a 30-minute video. Sorry, a 3-minute video. It's just 3 minutes. I'm gonna play it right now.
Joined by.
And it's really interesting. It's just for you guys to see like his expectations. He knew he was gonna lose money in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, but he was investing it. Okay, so let me guys just play right now.
Joined by Jeff Bezos, who actually founded Amazon.com and is the CEO of it. People used to say Amazon is amazing, and now they say, isn't it amazing that Amazon's losing so much money?
Well, we are a famously unprofitable company, and that is a conscious strategy and an investment decision. And we've always had a lot of controversy surrounding the company. We've been Amazon.con, Amazon.toast, Amazon.bomb, and my personal favorite, Amazon.org, because we're clearly a not-for-profit company.
But to lose money when you've got 20 million customers takes real skill.
Well, we have that. But what's really going on is we're investing. So, and most of our investors do understand that. If you look at our stock, it's, 2.5 years ago it was at $3 a share, and now it's at $50 a share. So
via something a little higher.
And it went up as high as 100 and something at one point. So the internet stocks are very volatile. But what's really going on here is we're investing. One of the places we're investing most heavily, in fact, is right here in the UK. We have one of the largest distribution centers in Europe right outside of London, where we service UK customers. And we now have over 1.4 million UK customers, and that number is growing very rapidly.
Where are you losing the money? Is it because you're building huge warehouses that aren't being used yet, or what?
That's part of it, in fact. One of the things we did in 1999 was invest in about 4 million square feet of distribution center space around the world. And our company is investing sort of ahead of the curve in order to fulfill customer demand.
You never meet them, that's the problem. We mentioned this in the film, the greengrocers company, it's gone online, but at least they still have outlets, they go face to face. Maybe it's an advantage you never see your customers, I don't know.
Well, I think we actually interact with our customers a lot. So, the folks we have here at Amazon.co.uk are, one of the reasons I think we've been so successful here is because those people are so good. And one of the ways they can be so good is they get so much feedback from customers.
But they don't see them. They interact in an email kind of way.
Well, what happens is there's a great thing about email, which is it turns off the politeness gene in the human being. So you get real feedback.
But it's
from
not
customers.
interaction. It's not face-to-face contact, is it?
No, of course not.
Do you lose because you don't have it?
No, I think it's a different kind of experience. So one of the things that we do is we're trying to save people time and save people money. And I think Amazon.co.uk does that. It's a huge selection of products, not just books, but also music and videos. And we offer them at as low cost as we can.
You may turn the corner, as you're predicting. Others certainly won't. What do you think is the biggest mistake they are making?
Well, I think that you can look at a lot of mistakes that people are making. One of them is they invested in advertising instead of building a good customer experience. We at Amazon Co. UK have always been absolutely, obsessively, compulsively focused on making the best customer experience we can, from making the website incredibly easy to use to making sure that the goods arrive in a timely fashion and good quality.
You're a walking advertisement, aren't you?
I try.
If your business does dry up, you can always end up as the world's biggest library, I suppose.
Well, I think we'll keep to our current business plan.
Okay. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.
So that's exactly what I'm talking about, okay? When it comes to talking about how he lost money, it's just really interesting to see, like, okay, he's got the right expectations, and that's exactly what we should have as sellers on Amazon, okay? So when it comes to like the money part on Amazon, that's exactly what we should be looking forward to, okay? Now, something else that I want to cover in the money side is that you should be expecting to invest $1,500 and $3,500 for your first production run. Do not pay more than this, even if you have the money. So what I mean by this is that these are the right expectations that you should have, okay, when it comes to, selling on Amazon. Some people are gonna tell you that, okay, yeah, the more products you launch, the better. That's not true, okay? Trust me, one single product, whatever you launch, is going to be enough work for you to be, constantly thinking about it, working on it, talking to your manufacturer in English when they really don't speak that well. It's just going to be a lot, and it's going to drive you nuts. It's going to drive you crazy if you have 2 products, 3 products. So just because you have the money, just because you have 10 grand sitting in the bank, it doesn't mean that you need to burn them, okay? So don't think that the more products you launch, the better it is gonna be, okay? So, because it just doesn't work like that. So the other one that I want to touch base on is time. So when it comes to Amazon, people think that they're gonna be able to, sell within a week, sell whatever's, or a month, they will be able to, get the profits. But no. So the reality is that you have to budget this like if it was your personal finance. Okay, you have to be like, okay, so it's gonna take 1 month for your product research. What does that mean? So when it comes to product research, you need to actually do research on your product. So what that means is that you're gonna use Helium-10, look for products on Amazon.com in the categories, all of that, making sure that your product will sell, that it's actually a good idea. That's all gonna take a month minimum, okay? In my case, it took less, but that was just like, that was just really weird, really very random. I help a lot of entrepreneurs selling on Amazon, and usually what it takes is about a month. Sometimes, yes, before that, and some other times 2 to 3 months just for the product research, okay? Because they're not able to come up with a product. So you need to develop that skill, okay? You need to develop the product research skill. It's just not that easy. It's something that you need to work on constantly, actively working on it, because it would be kind of like the same thing if you learn, I don't know, German, Chinese. If you don't practice it, you're gonna lose it. It doesn't matter if you went to the best German or Chinese schools. If you travel a lot and practice, if you don't really, keep up with whatever is going on and be constant with it, you're gonna lose the skill, you're gonna lose the knowledge, okay, and you're gonna have to start over. So that's gonna be a month for product research. Then the next step is a month to find the right manufacturer in making your product. So that's all gonna take a month to find the right manufacturer, because it's really hard to find good manufacturers, and once you do, you really don't want to let them go, okay, because they're hard to find. So that's gonna be a month in finding the right people to work with and making your product. Actually manufacturing your product, that's gonna take about a month. Okay, same thing. It can take less, it can take more, but that's just kind of like the average. That's a realistic expectation that you can just have it in the back of your mind. So if it's before that, if it's after that, just don't get surprised. Just know that it's gonna take about a month. Then we have a month to send your product to the Amazon warehouse. So what that means is that whenever you have your product ready, if you're selling, I don't know, 500 units of your product, you need to send them. Let's say that you're gonna sell in the Amazon, in the US Amazon marketplace, Amazon.com, and for you to send the goods from China, which is usually where your goods are gonna be at, you're gonna send them from China to the US. That's gonna take about 20 to 25 business days. Now, if you did the math, that's gonna be about a month, okay? Maybe more, maybe just a bit more, but it's still gonna be about a month. You're gonna have to wait. So that's basically how it's gonna work. And I always recommend having a 15 days backup, just in case something happens, okay? Which is the usual. I mean, everyone's journey is different. Mine took 8 months before I was able to launch my first product. So, everyone's journey is just different. And when it comes to the actual business on Amazon, expectations are just everything, okay? So that's why I wanted to make this video. I thought it was full of value, and I hope now that you have the right expectations if you're starting to sell on Amazon, if you're looking forward to sell on Amazon, or if you are already selling on Amazon, and somebody that may find this video valuable, just send it over to that person. And if you have any questions about this or about any other topic, we have a Wednesday call, a coaching call every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out to us. And this is Oscar from MC One Step. We help Amazon brands start and grow their brand, listing images and conversion rate, and much more. So if you need help with that, feel free to visit our website and schedule a call with us. Thanks for watching this video, and please take care.